Hi, my name is Stephen Cramer, and this is my Introduction to Entrepreneurship video interview project. I am here with entrepreneurship and electronic dance music mogul Braeden Harris, live from Canada. How are you, Braeden?
Great. How are you today?
I'm doing real well. So we're going to talk a little bit first about the projects I'm more familiar with from you. So that would be the EDM Collective. You're also a moderator of the EDM Producer Network on Facebook, a very big collection of producers from all around the world, actually. What inspired you to start up these groups and these companies for yourself?
Well, the group happened back when I was actually producing music, and it was kind of like we always find it very hard to find other people to work with or get feedback from. So we're like, hey, let's make a producer community, and from there it just skyrocketed up. And then shortly after, I actually quit producing music to pursue business more, and then my record label started, then the EDM Collective started, and then it just all skyrocketed again, and still going strong.
That's great. How many labels are you running right now?
It cut out.
Yeah, technical difficulties. I said, how many labels are you running right now?
As of right now, I'm running 3 record labels.
Nice. What are they called?
Revamped Recordings is my main one.
Right.
And then Unreal Sound. And we just launched EDM Collective's label as we just got approved for global distribution.
That's awesome. What was the process like for that?
Well, first off, you have to have basically your beginning brand set up. So, I mean, all your social media links, artwork all set up. You actually have to have a fan base to start with, because where are you going to get demos if you don't have any following, right? So we had to start off with building up that following prior to even starting the process of the label. And then we had to do the application for distribution, which takes about 6 to 10 weeks. It's a big waiting game for sure.
Oh, for sure. And you are definitely no stranger to a proper use of social media. Talk to us a little bit about your marketing business, your online viral marketing business.
Well, that's a fun one, because I found a couple years ago there's a thing called EDM District, and they kind of came out. They are what made promotion channels a thing on YouTube. Before we had 3 or 4 really big ones. These guys came in and proved there's 500, 600, 700, there's thousands of them now that are all over YouTube and SoundCloud, and that I pretty much just built up a contact list, and I send the music to them, and people love it.
Yeah, it's really great, and I've seen you've gotten some really great results with some of your artists too. Definitely implementing those tactics with your record labels already.
Yeah.
So,
oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
One of our best campaigns got over 1.3 million plays within a 6-month period.
Wow. It's very impressive. So I know you don't do this all on your own. You actually have a small circle of people from all over North America, I believe, that have been helping you through some of these ventures. How have you found these people?
Honestly, it's from that forum that I started years ago. Everyone just kind of hears about us. They see me commenting, posting, and they hit me up. We become friends, and then I'm like, hey, I have some work that needs to be done. Do you want to help out for a bit? And then most of them just kind of stay, and they help out, become admins of the group. That's pretty much how we got 90% of our current staff roster.
Yeah, that's a really cool way. That's definitely a great networking tactic, using that Facebook group. I feel like the EDM Producer Network is one of the more focused of producer groups. I feel like there are a lot of other groups that had the same intentions as you did, a place to share music and get feedback from other producers. They get clogged up with a lot of spam. Do you have any tricks to moderating your group that keeps it on topic?
Well, we actually train all of our staff before we even let them get power in the group. We have actually training guide. We have thousands of screenshots of posts saying if this person does this, this is what you should do. So we have extensive examples and training before we hire on a new admin, and we pretty much just practice what we preach, and it runs itself. People report posts when admins miss them, and it's a great little community.
For sure. That's a really cool self-regulation there by the members as well. Did you have any professional background prior to starting the group or prior to starting the EDM Collective?
Regarding music, no. I'm just straight out of high school.
Okay, so where did you learn most of your music business then?
Mainly trial and error. Because there isn't much to Google, like, how to start a record label, of course, is one, but, like, how to market music, it's like, spend $50,000 on a marketing campaign. It's like, no, I want to do it myself. So, I mean, it's all, I got to figure out, dissect what works, and, like, there isn't a lot of, like, things I can do in-house unless I find them out, because everything is just being outsourced to major companies. So I'm like, I don't want to outsource my stuff. I want to do everything I can myself and learn it all. And it's taken years, but I'm finally understanding, like, how to actually market music, like, properly. And
yeah, for sure. And also it's very different, and specifically the EDM market, because EDM can be very sample centric and can be very unofficial remix centric at times. Like, that's a very popular trend. And so I feel like it's more difficult specifically to get around the legalities in EDM, because there are just so many things that would be roadblocks normally in the pop industry, per se.
oh yeah, it's horrible. We deal with copyright claims and all that stuff on a daily basis. It's not a fun thing to do. The system is so outdated for it, and it's just there's no workaround.
For sure. Are you hopeful of of streaming becoming a revolutionary form of revenue for artists and labels?
Yeah, I mean, in the past couple months, like, my label, our income is more than quadrupled just off of Spotify alone. Like, I mean, streaming services are becoming such a great tool for income, because there was a while there where you could not make money off of creating music, but it's slowly coming back thanks to, like, Spotify and Apple Music or whatever else is coming out streaming-wise.
Is your label itself approved through Spotify, or do you go through an aggregator?
We go through an aggregator.
Okay.
Just so we can hit every store at the same time. So, like, if I did it alone, it'd take me 5 or 6 days to set up one release. So I just go through one company, and they handle every store out there.
Oh, it's so much easier. I know personally I've gone through TuneCore and CD Baby before for independent releases. So what does your day-to-day workload look like?
It's a lot of checking emails, because we have the submissions for all the record labels. We have promotion submissions for my YouTube channels and SoundCloud channels. I mean, I'm getting probably 10 to 20 emails an hour of people asking to get their music promoted or uploaded, and then I usually have to render a video, deal with whoever messages me a billion times a day on Facebook. It's just a lot of social media work. It's basically it. Like, I'm not doing a lot of grunt work. It's mainly just talking to people and setting up meetings or setting up releases, trying to sell my marketing products. So it's a big social media, mainly Facebook game at the current moment.
What would you say is the most important people skill for someone in your position to have? Because you do work with people a lot and work with different individuals from different backgrounds. So what would you think would give someone a leg up in that sort of way?
That's a tough one. I honestly couldn't give you a straight answer, because I know people that are like polar opposites and are still successful in business. Like, I know people that are like straight up assholes to everyone, and they're successful. I know people that are super nice and like overly humble, and they're successful as well. I mean, they both treat everyone the same to an extent, but nobody really. There's no, I guess, skill that would really make anyone succeed, because this industry is so open.
For sure. Alright, how are we looking on time? Alright, so we're running low on time, gotta wrap things up. What's next for you?
Well, since the music industry is very brutal, and it's full of people that are absolutely wonderful to work with, I am working on a gigantic e-commerce project right now. I'm getting into clothing, vape juices and stuff, and I'm working on a mechanic project, I guess, like cars and stuff. I mean, we're trying to get a shop going for body kits for cars, so trying to get into more of the sales end of things outside of music. It's very, very slow. It's a much different pace than music. Like, enjoy because